welcome to Room 120 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. Just a reminder to please sign your child's homework contract and leave it in their folder nightly, in addition to doing the fluency homework each and every night. Just a reminder that this Tuesday, March the 18th, is our Title I Family Reading Night from 5 until 7. Our school has planned a lot of fun activities for you and your family to do together to help you know how to best help your child during reading this year. Again, that's this coming Tuesday from 5 until 7, and every student that comes to the event will be getting 5 extra points added to their dojo account. Also, just a reminder that tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, so please make sure that your child is wearing green tomorrow to school to celebrate the upcoming holiday. Student-led conference sign-ups went out on Friday, and we're excited about this opportunity in our classroom. Just a reminder that these are required conferences, and at the end of the conference span of time, I will be required to submit a sign-in sheet, and it is an expectation from our administration that every parent and every child's name is on the sign-up sheet. So if you'll please make an effort to take a look at the sign-up and just see what times work for you. The majority of the times are on the work day, and the times span all the way from 9 a.m. in the morning all the way until like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so we tried to do it on the work day because we thought that the majority of you would be available since your child was out of school. And then there's also an evening time on the 27th from 5 to 5:30 and then 5:30 to 6. If neither of those days work for you, I really need you to reach out to me individually, and we can look at my calendar and your calendar together, and we can kind of figure out a time that works best for both of us, because these are going to be required conferences, and because they're student-led, your child does have to be present at the conference in order to for it to be a student-led conference. So just try to find a time that works best for your family and make an effort to do that as soon as possible. Spring sports and extracurriculars have started back up again, and we are so excited to hear all the fun things that your child is doing outside of school. But I would love to come and support them in a sporting event, a performance, a recital, or anything extracurricular that your child has going on. So today in the message, there is a link to a Google form where you can kind of write some times or your child's schedule on the sport that they play. And then I'll kind of consult with my calendar, and we'll reach out to you on the time and day that works best for me to come to one of your child's events. So please make an effort to do that so that I can show my support to your child and your family outside of the school building. Our mystery reader program has been going for about 2 months, and it's so much fun, and our students look forward to seeing who the next mystery reader will be. So if you have not had a chance to sign up, the link will be back in the message today. There will be some more dates added, and you're also welcome to select your own date. This week, we're excited to celebrate a new Superhero of the Week, and just a reminder that Superhero of the Week is now student-nominated. So students are selecting and writing reasons why that person should be the Superhero of the Week. And this week, our Superhero of the Week is Macklin. So here are some things that our students in our class said about Macklin this week. So this student said, Macklin on Tuesday shared his snack with me because I did not have one. Like, what a great example of spreading kindness. This student said he's always focused and paying attention in class. What a great way to show owning your learning. And then finally, this student said, Macklin has only been talking when he has his hand raised or when it's lunch or recess. And every time that it's not one of those times, he is laser focused. So what a great example of respecting everyone by not calling out in the classroom, and also owning your learning by being laser focused. I love that wording from that student. So congratulations to Macklin. We're excited to celebrate you this week in our classroom as the Superhero of the Week. Up next is Looking Ahead, where you will hear all the things that are happening in the future of our school and in our classroom. Make sure you have your calendars marked for Monday, March the 24th, as it is a teacher workday, and there will be no school for students. But the majority of our student-led conference times are also on that day, so we hope to see some of you back at school, even though there is no school in session. And then finally, mark your calendars for March the 27th. That's a Thursday, as report cards for the third 9 weeks will go home. There will be an attestation form that will be sent to your dojo in your email that you will need to fill out after the report card gets home to you. Up next is Curriculum Corner, where you will hear all the things that your child is going to learn in the classroom this week. Our attendance fact for the week is that last week we won the attendance award again. So during the first week of March, we had 98% of our students that week that had perfect attendance. So shout out to all of you guys. High five to you through the computer or your phone and your dedication to getting your student on to school on time and ready to learn every single day. In Eureka Math, we're going to continue with our Eureka Math curriculum in Unit 4. And then this module, students are going to be working on addition and subtraction strategies, but with larger numbers. This week, we're shifting our attention from addition strategies to subtraction strategies. Students will be learning the standard algorithm that we learned when we were in school, like stack on top and like kind of borrow from the other numbers. We're not going to use the term borrow. We're going to use the word exchange instead. So just so that you know when you're helping your child, that we don't use the term borrow, because you're not really borrowing, you're just exchanging it for a new place value. But students are going to be learning that method this week in math. The best thing that you can do at home is to make sure that you're practicing those math pages nightly in your math homework book. In Foundations, we're continuing in Unit 13. We started it on Thursday. It focuses on double vowel O, E, O, W, and O, A, and those make the O sound. In addition to all the other sounds that make the long O sound, such as an O and an open syllable, and vowel E with the letter O. And so you should have received the at-home support packet in your child's folder last Thursday for that unit. I would highly encourage you to practice that with your child at home. And in reading, this week we have a split week in reading. So Monday through Wednesday, we are going to be talking about St. Patrick's Day, the country of Ireland, and the impact that the Irish culture has had on the United States. And then on Thursday and Friday, we're kicking off our sound unit that will last for the remainder of this coming week and then the week after this week. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Room 120 News. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of Room 120 News.